So this brief tutorial is going to show you the actual process I followed to sign up for the Fortnite Creator portal here. You'll need this to push out your UEFN files so that other people can play them and potentially you might make a little money. But nonetheless, you won't be able to do that unless you sign up and get logged in and set up your tax ID and all those kind of things. And we're going to do all of that right now. So following the link in the description, go ahead and come over here to createfortnite.com welcome and let's go ahead and enroll. And you should be logged in with your Epic Games account. So we're going to go ahead and apply and start registration. There are some eligibility requirements. Go ahead and read through those. They'll let you know if you're not eligible, but go ahead and go through this. I'm signing up on my own. And details. Got to probably scroll to the end. And when you get to the end, it'll let you submit, possibly. Oh, I got to keep coming down here. Yes, I've read. Yes, I've read and acknowledged. I'm sure they're all fine. Sure, I'll get updates and I'll check that box. So I'm just going crazy and I'll submit. And double checking this, me personally, yes, I've been editing in Fortnite Creative and using Unreal for Fortnite and or Unreal Engine in the last 30 days. I have not spent $73 on these things, but at least I'm good up here. So I got this creator code. As you can see here, this is the creator name your island will be published under. So if it's a company name or maybe your game company, or even if it's just yourself, come up with something fancy. And I'll probably be teaching it more than creating fancy islands. So I'm just going to call it Learn UEFN and submit. As you see, it's going to ask you for some tax information so that you can get paid. So go ahead and fill this out as you prefer. You might have a different setup than I have. You're going to have to click and read through this. Talks about taxes and such. Make sure you get paid properly. And you probably want to read this in a little more detail than I'm doing right now, but this is just for the video for speed. And then let's go ahead and create tax profiles. Read through all of this and then continue. And yes, you're going to have to do all these things. So go ahead and fill it out as accurate for yourself. And for convenience, I'm going to go ahead and make everything available for electronic use. Fill out your address and continue. In my case, it didn't like the format of the address I put, so it auto changed it for me, even though you can't see that, and also fixed my zip code, so sure. And continue. Continue filling out tax format as needed. And you may want to consult some sort of tax person if you're not sure about these things, but otherwise, continue forward. Going to give you a copy of your W-9 if you're doing individual. Scroll through that and go ahead and give it a electronic signature. Double check your W-9. I'm not sure what FATCA is, so I'm going to take a second and look. Foreign account. I'm not a foreign account outside the US, so I don't need to worry about that. But reading closely, it says that I'm exempt from FATCA reporting, so I'm not foreign, so sure. And submit. And exit the interview, and here's the old tax profile on record now. And now you can go to the next screen. So the next step looks like I'm going to have to wait a little bit and wait for verification of my tax information. So I've done step 1. Well, number 2 is on Epic. They're going to do the validation. And then number 3, I'm going to receive an email. So in this case where it says validation takes a couple hours, it may take longer. Mine did take longer. If I come over here, look at my email, here's the email I got, and you will get as well if you get your tax information verified. So I have all this text here you can look at and pause the video and read for a second in case you're curious what it will say. So I'm going to jump to the next step and check out whatever this Hyperwallet account means for my, of course, potential future payments for processing would be great. So I'm going to sign into my Island Creator account. So let's click on this and see what happens. All right, so it's taken us to the portal. Let's go ahead and sign in. So it must know I've made some progress because it's telling me to continue enrollment. What do we got up here? Make your island stand out, something, something, that's add of sorts. And then if you'd like to participate in creator surveys, maybe not for right now. So then yes, continue enrollment. And back to this page, so we're going to continue registration. So now we got to finish the tax profile, which I kind of thought I did already. Let's see what it potentially needs. So I filled all that, filled out that, filled that, and maybe it's just where I left off. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next. All right, so here, completing your payout account. What are we going to do? Submit your interview. So we're back to those steps. So 1, 2, and 3 are complete. So now we got to activate the payment processor account. So let's see what that is. Let's see, so maybe the order is a little backwards. I already received an email. So let's jump back to that email. This is the one I think they're talking about. So are we in like some weird loop? I'm going to recheck my inbox to see if something else just got triggered. Maybe we just had to go back to this site, have it check all the way to number 3, then come back and try clicking on this link again. Let's see. All right, continue, and again, we did this already. So 1, 2, 3, activate your payment processor account. So not sure where we should go from here. So you'll notice these are checked. If you scroll down a little bit, you will see a button to activate the Hyperwallet account. It would be nice if there was some way to know it was hiding down there, but let's go ahead and click it. Here we go. So some of this will be blurred out because it's, kind of private information, but just so you can see what to expect. Go ahead and fill out your nationality and your occupation. Education software trainer is accurate. All right, once you've filled out the field, go ahead and hit continue. It's asking me to update to the proper format, so sure. Now I'm creating a special, I think this is Hyperwallet account, so it's a little different than your Epic account, but I'm using the same email. And I'm sure these checkboxes are fine, otherwise everybody wouldn't do it. So I'm going to confirm. So now your transfer method, set up your default transfer method by clicking on account transfer. So I'm going to let them go ahead and send it into right into my bank account. So I'm having to go into my bank account so I don't have to deal with any kind of fee from some of those other companies. And submit. And it says my transfer method has been saved. And let's see, action, view details, update. No, everything looks good there. So I think I'm done setting up my Hyperwallet now. I'm going to leave this tab open just in case I'm missing something, but let's go back to the checkbox tab. So I think I've completed this portion, and I'll receive yet another email confirmation once my payout account is activated and validated. And so let's check the email, see if we have something immediate or if it's going to take a bit. Oh, look at that. Epic Games. Welcome to Fortnite Island Creator. So here, application has been approved. Your creator code has been activated for publishing. Huzzah. So let's see, am I completely done with all of this? I might be. Let's go back to the original tab and reload and see if that updates all my little checkboxes. Oh, the checkboxes are gone. I must be fully legit. So it looks like once you add your, whatever they called that, the payment method, then you're good to go. That wasn't too bad. I think the key there was knowing to scroll down. Where'd that field go? Do I have one left anywhere here? Yeah, here's the big secret. Depending on your screen size, scroll down and it's right here. So yeah, that would have been nice if I would have found that a little sooner and saved myself and you watching some time. So great. Looks like all is good. So it looks like I'm ready to continue training and show you guys the process how to get your games all the way into Fortnite.